Do you feel the same way too? Oh, jeez. Oh, and this is our prayer. Lord, this is our prayer. Tell me if you still care about me.
Okay, so the plan for today is a pretty simple plan. Get this thumbnail done for Drawing with DKG 72. Finish the edits to Chapter 4, Kwame Hightower. And I'm going to start work on the cover for the book. The official cover, the official 100%. When I draw this and paint it up, that's the cover. So that's going to be because I've had different pieces of artwork before, and it's fit, but it hasn't fit. So I want to draw something that's going to actually catch the eye of the reader and draw people in. So I kind of did a little research earlier this morning, and I got a real good idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out, and yeah, that's pretty much going to be my day. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just cutting out my face, or my little 3/4 view from this picture, and I'm going to superimpose it onto another background that's going to make up the thumbnail for the Drawing with DKG 72 video. So what I do is I just go onto the surface with a really bright green color, and I just paint around all the background information. And then what I do is I zoom in and I get into those really fine details that to make sure that I get everything just right. And then after that, what I do is I do a couple things. What I do is I go into the select choice on Photoshop, and I do a expand, which actually kind of contracts the selection tool. When you select this whole green field, it contracts it onto the body a little bit, and then I do a feather to kind of give it a little bit of a soft edge. I don't want to have that hard edge, so to speak. So that's pretty much the process. It's a quick process, normally 15-20 minutes at the most, and then you just go from there. So I'm working on this cover for Kwame Hightower and the Man with No Name, and one of the things that I wanted to do is I really wanted to take a different approach. I didn't want to do the digital coloring like I had gotten on some of my other projects that I've done in regards to this. I wanted to do something different, so I actually wanted to take it back old school. So what I decided to do is I decided to basically do either watercolor or a marker render for this particular piece, and it's going to be interesting. So part one, of course, is doing a pencil drawing. So one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to do a full pencil drawing, get a lot of lead on there just in case, so I can kind of see where I want to go with a lot of different things. This is going to be a mixed media piece, obviously, and of course I didn't want it to be too busy. I wanted Kwame and Excalibur to really be the highlight of the piece. What I think I'm going to do in part two is I'm going to add a nice background thinking, nice little 1-point perspective of London, and I think that will pretty much be it. And then I just have to kind of decide the color design that I want to go with thematically, and how, if I want it to look cold, look dark, or if I want it to look kind of bright. So those are all the things that I have to consider. As always with any project, I kind of use a point of reference, and of course since I was doing a book cover and I wanted to kind of give that cinematic appeal, I drew reference from one of my favorite artists, Drew Struzan. So, and I'm not by any means saying I'm Struzan level or anything like that, but just kind of that layout, that idea, that making sure that it has that feel. Style wise, with Kwame, I wanted to go with I really wanted him to have a look that was reminiscent of how the kids today are really doing things. How, you know, they stand different. They have their own slang, their own look, and I really wanted to go with that. So I looked up a bunch of reference pictures, and I fell upon a couple of pictures of the rapper Designer that I thought were pretty cool, and I ended up using those to kind of base his pose off of, and yeah, that was pretty much a go right there. And I think just as part one of this project, as I continue these rewrites, I think that is a good. I'm leaving myself at a good spot. So, all in all, a pretty good day.